It will become operational today, receiving the first few patients, and we'll start to run the facility, and then we'll take it from there. Let me go through a couple of facts to give you an update on where we are today, and then we'll take your questions. In terms of the numbers of cases, you see the curve continues to go up, 7195. You see the number of people tested continues to go up. This state is testing more people than any state in the United States, more per capita than China or South Korea. That is a good thing. We want to test. We want to find the positives, and we want to find the positives so we can isolate, stop the transmission. We tested 14,000 people yesterday. The number of cases continues to go up, 6,984. Total number of cases, 66,000 cases. And those numbers are daunting, to be sure. You see it's continuing to move across the state of New York. There's only one county now that does not have a COVID case. Anyone who says this situation is a New York City only situation is in a state of denial. You see this virus move across the state. You see the virus move across this nation. There is no American who is immune to this virus. I don't care if you live in Kansas. I don't care if you live in Texas. There is no American that is immune. What is happening to New York is not an anomaly. There's nothing about it, a New Yorker's immune system that is any different than any other American's immune system. So in many ways, New York is just a canary in the coal mine. What you see us going through here, you will see happening all across this country. So part of what we're doing here is not only serving New Yorkers, but we believe that we're dealing with this pandemic at a level, intensity, and density that no one has seen before.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.